So the first card is finding solutions to any kind of problem. So there might have been some kind of news or some kind of information that has come your way. You've got this lightning bolt over here that's been something sudden, and you've got Uranus over there. So it's been whatever this news is or whatever this revelation is, it spurred you into action to doing things. So you've heard, maybe it's been some kind of news that's been upsetting. And you've got the ending of rather difficult situations over here that is going on. So there's a lot of transformation. So whatever this news is that you had, that you received, it spurred you into action, and you may have ended that relationship because of that news that you heard. It was something upsetting. And you've been going through a lot of difficulties as well. You've got Saturn, double Saturn on this particular card. Whatever situation you have been in has been very, very restrictive and very limiting. Maybe this person that you've been dealing with has been very dominating, and it's been a very, very toxic relationship. Maybe this person has been very manipulative, and now you've heard some very, very difficult news, and you've decided to end that particular relationship here. Now, in the past, you've got the sign of Saturn, and this is you feeling as though you've been very restricted. You've got Saturn on this particular card, but also that time is running out. You've got that hourglass over here. So something has come, and maybe you wanted this relationship to go in a certain direction, and it's not been going in that direction fast enough for you, and maybe you felt as though time was running out, and this is why you've been questioning this relationship. And maybe this person that you've been dealing with has been very, very critical, and this has led to that crisis situation that you were dealing with. So whatever's been going on between you and this person, there's been a lot of maybe mental anguish going on over here, because you've got Mercury over here, and arguments going on over there with that Uranus. So whatever's been going on has led to a crisis, and this has led to this really difficult information that you received. Something really happened, and you've been trying to find solutions to those particular problems, but it was something that was quite drastic, some kind of information that came all of a sudden that caused a lot of problems, and this has caused the ending of that relationship. Now going to the future, you've got the sign of dissatisfaction going on over here, and it's a double Mars energies over here. So very aggressive energy that you're having to deal with, and you are looking to the past and looking at whatever's happened in the situation. Maybe you have had a lot of disagreements with this person, and maybe they're somebody that was very they were not good for your self-confidence, and that affected it. So you all are having a lot of power struggle going on in that relationship. And going into the future, the future card over here is being legal, dealing with the situation in a legal way. So you might be taking this particular relationship. It could be a marriage, and then you might be ending it in the courts over here. So bringing in legalities as well. But you are also being, focusing your energy. You've got Mars and the Sun over here. So a lot of powerful energy over here going on. And it seems like, you are focusing on yourself. You're taking back your control, and you're taking back your power. And you might be considering taking legal action against this particular person. They might be very, very aggressive because of that double Mars energy going on over there, and you might be thinking about taking this up in a legal way, or seeking some kind of legal counseling to deal with this particular relationship, or dealing with the ending of this relationship. So those are the energies for that particular week. Okay, so you've got the Hangman over there. It looks like you made a lot of sacrifices for this relationship, and you've been going through a lot of suffering as well. Because not only does the Hangman make sacrifices, but he also goes through a lot of suffering, and having to question himself, and think about what has been going on. So a lot of reflection going on as well over here, and spending a lot of time by yourself, and feeling as though everything is upside down right now. Now, this is also waiting for things to happen. So you are waiting for things to happen, but you feel very powerless in this particular situation. You have made the sacrifices and you are going through suffering within that situation, but feeling very powerless, and you are waiting for things to change. Now, what's going on with you? You've got that 4 of rods and you've got that 9 of rods. So you did have a good relationship over here with the 4 of rods. It's almost like a family card, a very stable relationship. Maybe you were an equal footing, equal power. You're building up something together, maybe building up a house together, or establishing yourselves in a relationship that was going to last. You had a family situation going on over there. There might have been, this looks like there was a marriage as well. So you might have been married to this person. Now you've got that 9 of rods crossing it. So that means that you were doing all the work in that particular relationship. It seems like, you've got all of this where you were doing all the work, all the 9 rods, but also there was a lot of fights and arguments, and it seems like, there's a very defensive posture over here where there was so much of problems going on and you had to defend yourself all the time. And there were lots of battles. With the 9 of wands, it's about being that wounded warrior. It's about fighting all the time and being so tired of fighting all the time. So whatever this stable relationship was that you had together seems to have started coming apart at the seams because you were fighting so much, and it may have been a lot of power struggle going on there as well. And it seems like, you may have gotten rather tired, you're fed up of all that fighting and arguments and problems that you were facing. So it seems like, there were lots of issues that you were dealing with as well together. Now, you've got that 6 of swords in the past. So this is about having a lot of problems and issues and trying to move away from that. And you have been trying to do that in the past year. It seems like every time you have something, you've been, trying to forget about it and move away. But, in the back of your mind, it seems like you do want your freedom. You've got all these birds flying over there in the back. So it looks like maybe, you have some issues about being in this relationship, and it looks like you wanted to move away from it because there was so much of drama. The 6 of swords is preceding following the 5 of swords, and the 5 of swords is about, being taken advantage of, there being a lot of verbal abuse going on, and it seems like that had been going on and you just wanted to move away from it. Now, in the last 3 months, it looks like maybe you've, got your financial independence. You've got this Queen of Discs over here. So it seems like, you may have gone back to work, or the job that you might have had, you may have gotten a promotion, but you're definitely much more independent than you were previously. And, it seems like you're taking control of your finances, but also taking control of the situation. You might be feeling more empowered in the last few months. And this is the reason why you're tired of all the fighting and issues that you are dealing with, and you've had enough of it, really. So what's in your mind? The Queen of Wands over here, and this is definitely taking your control back. You can see she's got this huge club in her hand. So, you have been, taking that control, taking your power back, and standing very firmly for what you believe in. So you're not, taking the back seat anymore, it seems. Now, you've got the Justice card over here. It seems like you want a legal ending to this particular situation and you want your freedom. So that's coming in for you. You can see this gate being opened over here, and you can see, the gates lifted. So you are getting your freedom, and it looks like you are going to be using the legal system in order for you to get that. So some kind of legal issue or a legal ending to this relationship, a divorce probably coming up for you. So you've got that 3 of rods over here. So, it looks like you might, you definitely have a lot more power over here. You have, you might be spending a lot more time with friends and, socializing a lot more with this. And also, you might be spending a lot more time in your work situation or doing a lot more travel to do with work. And this is where that freedom issue comes in. Maybe this person was very restrictive of you doing that, and maybe they had problems with that. And now that you're taking back your control and power, this is where you want to be. You want to be somebody who travels and has their freedom, going, meeting more people from foreign countries, it seems. So what's going on around of you? You've got the Knight of Swords over here. So you've got two cards sitting with legal matters. So it looks like you've taken this particular situation to court, and news will be coming in for you quite quickly about that. So this case seems like it's going to get resolved pretty quickly. You're going to be severing ties with this person quite quickly. Now, what you want is to get your balance back. It looks like you want healing from the situation. You're trying to, you've learned a lot from whatever's happened, and you're trying to get yourself back, get things back together again, balance yourself again with this Temperance card. This is also a card about wanting your freedom and having to travel. It looks like this is a card ruled by Sagittarius, and this is about broadening your horizons and broadening where your whole world, really. So it seems like you do want to travel. You want to get to meet a lot of people. You want to socialize a lot with this Three of Rods, and with the Temperance card being ruled by Sagittarius, it also looks like you want to travel. Maybe you have undergoing some kind of spiritual revolution as well with this Temperance card, and you're trying to get all your ideas together. You've changed quite a bit, it seems, and you have a new philosophy in life. So going into the future, you've got the Page of Cups over here, the King of Discs, and you've got that Ten of Rods. So the Page of Cups, some kind of new offer coming in, and it looks like there might be an offer for travel over here. You can see there's a lot of ships here. So you might be meeting somebody on your travels. And this is some kind of communication that comes in. There's that kind of offer that comes in, an offer for friendship or an offer for a long-term relationship coming in. And this might be somebody who is a foreigner or somebody who's traveled quite a bit. This person might be also involved in, some kind of education or teaching, but they make some kind of offer to you. So this is an invitation that comes in for you, a social invitation that comes in for you. You've got the King of Discs. So this is somebody you work with. That is going to be bringing in this offer. They seem to be in a position of authority, and they seem to be, they might be working with money, or there might be somebody who is right up there, the top of the career ladder. So they're a businessman, maybe. There's somebody also that could be involved in education with this King of Discs. So it's somebody that you're working with or you have encountered in your work life, and they seem to be making you some kind of offer. Now, this is the end of your difficult cycle as well. You're going through that. It seems like you're taking your power and authority back. You're laying down all those responsibilities you had, and you're making plans for the future. So it looks like you are moving away from this relationship. There's a legal ending to it. And there's definitely a decision that comes in for you. You're going to be doing a lot more travel, it seems, because that's what you want to do. And it seems like you're going to be meeting somebody along one of your journeys, and this person has an offer for you, or makes an offer to you. And this allows you to move away from all those problems. So you are laying down all those fights and issues, power issues that you had and struggles that you had, and you are making plans for the future and moving on. So whatever that relationship is, it looks like you're ending it completely. You're just waiting right now for things to change, to get sorted out, because you felt like you made a lot of sacrifice in that relationship and it didn't pay off. And you've got your personal power back with that Queen of Wands as well. You're taking back your control, and you are now ready to move on. So there's a lot of travel that is coming up for you, but also dealing with legal issues as well. So I'm just going to draw some cards from the Archangel Power Tarot. So you have the Nine of Raphael, which is the Nine of Cups. So it says, make a wish, dreams become a reality, a joyful time in life. So you definitely are getting what you want, and it looks like there's going to be whatever you want as far as relationships goes, because this is the Nine of Cups. Your wishes are going to be coming true. You got that Five of Raphael, and this is walking away from difficult situations, and everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace opportunities for happiness. Search for the silver lining. So you're leaving behind that past, and you are moving away from it. You've turned your back on that old relationship, and it looks like you're going to be moving away from it. And then you've got that Seven of Ariel, which says you invested wisely, have patience, and wait for the harvest. review your progress and make plans for your next endeavor. So it seems like, you've turned your back on that past, and with that seven of area, which is like the Seven of Pentacles, the next relationship that you invest in is going to be a better relationship. It looks like it's going to have, a better payoff. You're going to get what you want with that Nine of Raphael. And with the Seven of area, which is like the Seven of Pentacles, it's like whatever you invest in is going to pay off. So if you decide to go down a new relationship, it looks like it's going to be financially very good for you. This person that you're going to be encountering is going to be, in a very, very good position, very, very stable, because the King of Discs is, usually Discs represents, or Pentacles represents the earth signs, rather stable relationship. And it's going to be, it could be even with a Capricorn person, because the King of Discs represents Capricorn. So that could be the relationship coming in for you. And this person is very, very financially stable, very, very well off. So that kind of energy is coming through. It could be any earth sign person, but it's most likely a Capricorn person. But also it could be, if it's not a Capricorn sign, it could be somebody that's in a good financial position as well. And with the Seven of area, it's about financial investment. So this person, is reasonably well off, and they're a good investments. They're quite stable. And whatever you invest in as far as time, effort, energy, it looks like it will have good rewards. There's good returns from that. So you are waiting for change to come in. Maybe you're just waiting for this legal situation to resolve, and so that you can have your freedom and do more travel. And it looks like a new relationship will come in for you once all of that is settled. And you're putting an end to all those burdens and problems that you were dealing with. Maybe it was just too much of drama and you just are not really willing to face it anymore, especially with that Nine of Rods. It looks like there was a lot of drama going on over there and you're not willing to deal with it anymore. So I hope this reading has resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave me some comments if it has. And thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.